Welcome to Every Single Guitars, where the goal of this channel is to review every single guitar ever made. Today I have a Martin acoustic guitar to review. This is an X Series made in Mexico. The exact model name is Martin DX1 Macassar. Never heard of that, but I have heard of the DX1, so I'm assuming it's a variation of that. The Martin X Series is geared towards the more affordable type. Martins in general, they're pretty expensive guitars. You know, a OM28 is what, 2.5, 3,000. D28 is over 2,000. The Martin J40, that's, you know, 4,000. So if you see these price points, Martins are known for producing and making very high quality and frankly very expensive guitars. But since Martin is a brand that a lot of people know about and a lot of people want, they've released the X Series, the X model, to make it more affordable for the average person, the average quote-unquote person to afford. Similar to how Taylor releases some of their lower models, such as the Big Baby series, even the 114 CE, which is made in Mexico, just to make it, you know, a more affordable price point for the market. So I have played some X Series in my life for Martins, but I haven't actually played this specific guitar. I've owned one X Series before. This was several years ago. I think it was a DCX1E, if I'm not mistaken. It was the Dreadnought with the cutaway and the pickups. I forget which pickups it were, but I'm assuming Fishman. But overall, I thought that was a great guitar. A very sturdy guitar and a very reliable guitar. For this particular guitar, that's the same sense that I'm getting. Right off the bat, I'd say the quality of this, the construction, is excellent. Excellent with a capital E. I'm not sure how much this is brand new, but I'm assuming, you know, I'd say maybe $700 to $800, maybe $850. But for a $750 guitar, construction is very good. I think the main highlight of this guitar for me is just the neck quality and the neck feel. Obviously, if you look at the back of the guitar and the back of the neck, the wood does not seem like a traditional wood, and it's not a traditional wood. I'm not quite sure what they used, but I know for the lower Martin models and the X Series, they have this wood thing where it's like a bunch of woods and then they just compress it together really tightly. That makes a very high quality and sturdy piece of wood. I know you guys can't feel this, but it doesn't feel like a traditional acoustic guitar wood in terms of the neck, but still this feels really good, really high quality. This is probably better quality than some, you know, solid wood guitars that I've held actually. That might actually be the case. You know, I feel like if you compress a bunch of woods together very tightly, I feel like in terms of stability, it may increase the stability. Who knows? But for this particular guitar, the wood construction is excellent. I'm not sure if this is solid wood. You know, for an X Series, I don't think they use solid wood, but even for me, someone who's owned a decent amount of acoustic guitars, it's pretty hard for me to tell if this is solid or if this is laminate. The wood grains on the back, it doesn't look like a traditional wood. The wood grains look really nice, but it's almost too nice to the point where it looks natural. So I'm assuming this is some kind of laminate, something along those lines. But still, Martin managed to hide that fact very well. I mean, you can't even tell. If you gave a beginner like this guitar, he would think this is a completely solid wood guitar. Maybe the neck might give it away a little bit, but overall, I'd say that this is a very high quality and very well made guitar. So when I saw this guitar on my local ad, I actually thought that this was a completely acoustic guitar. But when I saw it in person and when I've inspected it in person, I noticed that there was a Fishman pickup on the bottom, which I had no idea. And this is actually a stock pickup that comes with this guitar. Instead of just putting it in and then controlling the volume from your amp or whatever, there's actually a hidden knob right here, right below the sound hole. You can't really see it from the camera, but there's two knobs. It says Fishman right below, so I'm assuming one is for the volume, one maybe for the tone. I'm not too sure because I haven't played it with an amp, but you know, I like how they made it very subtle, even more subtle than the Taylor expression system, which is pretty subtle too. The Taylor expression system, they put the 3 knobs right here rather than having it a piece of plastic on the top, which I hate. Which I absolutely hate for acoustic guitars. I hate it when acoustic guitars, especially expensive ones, they put a piece of plastic right on the top. I just feel like that just ruins a guitar completely in terms of a aesthetic point of view. But for Martin and with these Fishman pickups, they hit it right under the sound hole, so it's very convenient and easy for the player to adjust the tones. But overall, I say that this is an excellent, I wouldn't say this is a beginner guitar, because for a beginner guitar, this is way more than what you need. But for an intermediate player, maybe even a pro player, but who wants to have a backup or beater guitar, this is more than what you need. The tuners are stock Martin tuners, very high quality tuners. The neck and the fretboard is very high quality. This fretboard is probably the same quality as some other Martins that I've played, such as an OM21 or an OM28. Same feel in terms of the fretboard quality. The bridge and the saddle is very high quality as well. Bridge pins, you know, it's pretty good. I haven't played enough Martins to really, you know, tell the difference between bridge pin quality, but this bridge pin is very good quality. So let's see how this guitar sounds. Play that song. So overall, I'd say that this is a very good sounding guitar. I actually think that out of all the X Series Martins that I've played, this is probably up there. This is probably top 3. It sounds good. The quality is very good. To be honest, I feel like the quality of this is better than the tone. The tone is good, but the quality, I mean, for what, 750 new, maybe 850 used, you can probably get it for 600. I mean, this is a very high quality guitar. I'm very impressed. A build quality rating, I give this a 8.5, to be honest. Pretty high. Tone, I give this an 8 out of 10. You know, for the price range and for what you pay, the return is very high. I am very impressed with this Martin X Series Dreadnought Acoustic.